Hello. It's been 3 years since my last upload on Dev Dungeon, and today I have a new video, and it's not a tutorial, but it's a conversation with a solo game developer. His name is Andre from Portugal, also known as Dr Godot Dev. This is a new format I hope to keep doing more of and improving the quality of. If you have any ideas for suggestions on who to interview and who you'd like to hear conversations from, please let me know in the comments. With that, on to our conversation. All right. Dr. Godot Dev, thank you for meeting me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for receiving.
Do you want to give me a quick intro? Tell me about yourself and how you got into game development.
My real name is Andre, and I started like 3-4 years ago. I was just a gamer, and then I wanted to start to do games. And I started to learn a little bit of Python, and then I discovered Godot, and I started to try to do some games.
So you've only been programming for 3 or 4 years, totally.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive how far you've come. I love Python. I think it's a great language to learn.
I did a few courses from the Brazilian dude. Don't recall the name. So to know the basis, and then I just tried in Godot, and I discovered that I really like it. To solve the problems, the logic in the programming.
Now, Godot has a couple languages you can use, right? Which one are you using?
I using the Git script.
Okay. And you find that pretty easy to use?
It's almost the Python with 1 or 2 things different, but logic is the same. All programming have the same logic, but it's just the way you write it's different, but the logic is always the same. So
now, did you start learning programming specifically to do game development, or Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what prompted you to get into that? Was there a game that you wanted to build, or what had that happen?
I have some free time with my work. My main work it's Chinese medicine, in osteopathic medicine, and I can schedule everything, and I have always 3 days, and I really like the gaming, so I want to do one. That's it.
Well, that's a really cool combination of skills there. How did you get into the medicine?
Because of my father. He also did that. That's
interesting. So, did you learn mostly through apprenticeship, or did you end up going to school or anything?
School, yeah. I went to school. Yeah.
Wow. Do you run your own business or what?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. And you're over in Portugal, right? For those who don't know. That's really
Lisbon.
cool.
I live in Lisbon now.
Awesome. So this is you're working on a game now. The one I saw, is that your first and only game that you've been working on?
I did the thing that everyone said to you to not do. It's to make your dream game. Don't do it. Don't do open world. Don't do not. Yeah, I did that, but because I my main goal was not to sell the game. It's to make one. Eventually, I will sell it, but I'll put it in Steam. But the main reason is because I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's more fun to make it than play it. Other games, I don't know.
Yeah. You're right. I've heard the advice of don't make a big game your first time, but I've also heard a lot, make the game that you wish existed.
Yeah.
So what is it about the game that you wanted to make? Was there another game that you were inspired by, or?
My kind of games, it's surviving, crafting games, getting resource, in surviving games. It's my game of choice. And that's what I'm trying to do.
And you've been working on this one game the whole 3-4 years?
Yeah, it's not the same game that I started, because it's always changing, especially with the design in the art, because I'm bad artist, and I had to learn a lot in Blender because I did everything in the game. Only thing that assets that I grabbed was the textures, free textures. The rest I did in Blender. I use GIMP also to do the 2D images and the menus and so on. And the rest it was in Godot. It's all made by me, of course, with thousands of hours in YouTube tutorials and so on. but yes.
I love Blender, and it's an incredibly difficult program to get started with. How was your experience with that?
Yeah, very, very hard. But if you follow some tutorials, you can learn the basics, then you try it, and if you like it, you have patience, you see things appear, and it feels good. And then
do you use any add-ons?
Changed 100 times, maybe. No, I always change. I know I learned to do this. I got it to put it. Yeah.
With Blender, do you use any add-ons?
I have the tree one.
The tree? Botanic?
Sorry?
Botanic?
No. It's a free one. It's I can check it, but
no, it's okay.
I don't recall the. It's a free add-on that they have to do trees.
And so you're doing all the rigging,
something like that.
You're doing the rigging and the animation and everything.
The rigging I'm using. I need to check again. Sorry,
there's one called Rigify
and in names. Give me a second. I give you the name. The Mixano animations.
Oh,
yeah, for 3D. Yeah.
Awesome. And so.
Second. Okay, wait. Sorry. That's the one I use in game.
And you said you're not really an artist, so you don't have an art background before this.
Far from that.
Do you enjoy doing the art side?
Now I do, but in the beginning it was a pain. I use a lot of free assets, and I'm changing it over the time. Now I don't have any in the game, but I start with assets, free assets that I grab to train the code. But now I don't have any there that I didn't build. That's my point, is to build all the thing, build a game solo, and to do everything. With many errors, of course, but not perfect. But it's built by me. That's my goal.
Are you doing the music too?
The music, I'm grabbing a lot of assets to the sounds. The music I'm starting to trying. It's not. We still need a lot of work on that.
If you ever want to chat about that, I like making music.
Okay.
What tools are you using for your music?
I need to check again because I'm really, really bad in names. Second, I'm starting now a few weeks with second, just to check, with FL Studio 21.
Okay.
That's one that I'm trying to build something.
Sure, that's a professional program that you can use.
But very hard. When I start, I need to follow again tutorials and so on. But I'm trying. It's the missing piece. It's the music.
So, have you always been a self-taught learner? You like learning things?
Yeah. I do. I really do.
So, what are you working on now in the game? Is there a certain system that you're working on?
No, I'm trying to cover bugs that appear in the game. I always have the full game. I don't think I'm going to put a lot of new things in it. I'm trying to fill the world, to put more things in the world, to balance with the game, so don't have a lot of lag. It's too heavy and so on. It's the hard part. It was easier if you can put everything there, in this, in this, in that, and then you can play it. It's you have to balance. It's very hard to do that. That's what I'm doing now. It's little things that I want to correct that not working well.
And what is the the title of your game?
Maskuland.
And it's not released yet. Do you plan on? Is there anywhere you plan on releasing it?
Steam during this year. I hope to have a demo there during maybe to the end of the year. I think I will release it, a demo, and then the game, full game. I don't know. Maybe next year. I hope so.
Awesome.
All depend of the time that I have in how things are going.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you'll ever expand into a team and have other people working with you?
I don't think so. I think I could live doing games if I would love to live doing games and make the other profession to be part-time. But I don't think I would be interested in building a team with a big team or a team. I don't think it will work. I like to work alone.
Yeah, I can understand that. You want the freedom rather than trying to build a big company.
Yeah, because I see that I understand when the people build teams to be more efficient, to be more quick, to put the game out there, to win the money. I understand that. I respect that. But since I don't have the hurry on the time, I like to try to learn everything and get better in the next game, and so on.
And you've got to balance your other job, and do you have a family as well?
Yeah, I have a kid, 8-year-old kid that is going through here many times, and I'm married. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But my job have that good thing that I can schedule the appointments and have 3 days and so on. I don't have an 8 hours job with schedule very restricted, luckily. So it's easier for me to do that.
Is there any aspect that you found particularly challenging, or the part that you don't like doing the most, or do you enjoy all of it?
The hardest, it's the art part, for sure. But now I'm starting to like it because we start to learn to do it. It goes well more times. You start to like it.
So
we can always change. Today I'm going to code a little bit, then I have to do exit, then I put that exit work in the code. Then I think the worst part is the balance in the machine to everything to work. The problem with the lag and so on. That's the worst in my opinion, of course.
Now, it's a single-player game. Is that right? Okay. Do you have any plans to ever make it a networked game?
I would love, but I had to learn a lot to be able to do it. That's the problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Part of I don't have any experience in web page, in network. It will be very, very hard. Maybe someday. I don't know if it will. I have to be very dedicated only for that. Maybe if the game it's done and I didn't start another one, maybe. Yeah. But so, I personally prefer to play solo games also.
Now, I found you on X. Do you spend a lot of time marketing, or do you have plans to do more of that?
I started for everyone in the net, in YouTube, they say you need to marketing. You need to marketing. It's very important to marketing, and it's true. And we forgot about that. And I'm doing in X for now. I get some followers there. My YouTube, it's lame. I have like 30 followers, something like that. I never use it. I post some video there from the evolution of the game and so on, but I didn't do any tutorials, and I didn't do nothing like that that brings more followers for sure. To explaining setting the game and so on. Maybe later, I don't know. It's a lot of time to do everything. To do videos also, you need to learn to edit the videos, to put the sound. It's a lot of learning for one person. You have to you have to choose your battles.
So I can share with everybody your X account. I'll put it up on the screen. Your X account and your YouTube account. Is there anywhere else you'd like people to follow, or?
For now, I used to have a page in HO, but now I planned to release there also, but I changed my mind. So for now, it's the only two I have. I will have after a Steam page, of course, but not yet.
Okay. Now, if you could go back and start over, is there anything you would do differently?
I don't think so. I really like the process. I really like I will start earlier, in my 20s for sure. That's the big change I will do. Not the rest. The rest I love doing games. I really like it. I do it all my life, not thinking in selling and so on, but because I really like it, the process. We have a problem, we solve the problem, it appeared 10 problems after that. You solve the 10, it's for some people it should be strange to like that, but I really like it, that mechanic, that we are very happy to solve a problem, and then we have 3 problems after that. It's very nice.
Now, when you debug or when you have programming questions, do you ever use AI?
I started to use it a few months ago, but give me some lights of the problem, but it never solved me the problem till now. But at least give me some ideas where I have to look from the problem. But never give me the right direct answer.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other games in mind that you'd like to make once you finish this one?
Maybe a strategic one, top down or something like that. 3D anyway, but a strategic one with resource and so on. I was in doubt to build that or this one, but I started with this one. The other one it will be easier for me because it's more code than assets. These ones we are more close. The game is more close to the assets when play a camera. The camera is more close. We have to more details and so on.
When you say strategy, do you mean like real-time strategy, like StarCraft?
Real-time strategy.
Are there games you like to play like StarCraft?
I used to play, but and I used to play also a long time ago. World of Warcraft. I was addicted to that, like 10 years ago or something like that. But it's more like I'm very bad in names. Give me a second. Like let me see the name. It's don't recall me now. It's more like don't have it here now. Company Your Heroes or something like that. You have 3D image, but this one is for more, or but it could be city building or something like that also.
So in your game now, I saw you post recently about adding biomes. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I have like 5 biomes. I have 2 type of forests. I have like a volcanic biome, a snow one, and a big desert. It's the 5 biomes that I had built to the game. Assets for everything and so on. But for now is that I thought in another ones, but for now it will be like that. I don't know if I am going to, if the game goes well, if I do updates and so on. I put the bigger world or something like that.
Do you have one world that you created, or is it procedurally generated?
It's one world that I created. I use it's only add-on that I use in Godot right now. It's Train 3D. It's a great add-on that it's a free one, open source. It's not procedural. It's one world there.
How about the combat system in your game? Can you talk about that a little?
That's the thing that I feel that I need to improve. It's very direct. It's and run, basically. It's not. I would like to have the more complex one.
What would you like to change about it?
More interactions, different interactions in the player and the enemy, the avoid the damage, the more fighting, like not like Assassin's Creed or something like that, with avoidance in more dynamic fight. It's a lot direct fight now. For now.
Are there going to be bosses?
Not no. I think about it. I thought about the bosses, but for now I have many different enemies in the biomes, but I didn't make a boss fight for now. It's open world, and I don't know if I can put there the boss in the question, because I don't know how to put it there. Just the objective of the game is to rebuild the hotel balloon so you can run away from there. Basically, you have to get through the resource, rebuild your balloon that you crashed there, and then you can go back to your family. It's basically that.
Interesting. I love it. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the game in general?
I'm doing a collectibles in the game. That is the pictures of the family. That is my 8-year-old son that is doing the pictures, drawing the pictures. He's the artist, not me. and I use it as collectibles through the game. So we can people start to enter the history of the game. That is to go back to the family.
Now, have you ever played Minecraft and Skyrim?
Skyrim, a lot.
Yeah, that's
Skyrim.
Yeah, those are the ones that come to
I
mind.
never was a fan of Minecraft. I don't know why. The block thing, it's never was my thing, but Skyrim, yeah. Hours and hours and hours of Skyrim, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can see that sounds like there are some elements of that in your game. It's almost Skyrim.
Yeah. It's I wish.
Hey, over time, I mean, Skyrim is number 5 in the series, right? It wasn't their first game.
I really love that game. It's very, very, very well done. It's very interesting. You can do many things in the game. Everyone can enjoy that game. It's incredible. I also played Red Redemption now, just because the quality of the game. It's a great game. It's not really my type of game. It's a really cool game. Very well done. That's why I really like it. Not for the you have a great story also. It's a good game. But I love a game that it started to be known now, and it wasn't when I started, because they start to be online. It's the Project Zomboid, and it's a great game also. I really enjoy that game, and it's also strategic, surviving, and so on. But they have many possibilities that the player can do. I love that type of games.
So when it comes to story, in Skyrim they have all these books you can find with story. Are you introducing some element of story into your game that they can discover more?
I'm still thinking in how are you going to explain the story to the players. That's the part, and I'm correcting the bugs. I'm trying to implement the story. I'm trying to see if I can put some cutscenes on it. The crash of the dot balloon when starts the game. But that's another 20 hours, 30, 100 hours of tutorials.
Yeah.
That I still need to learn. But I'm going to get there.
Is it just keyboard and mouse, or can you use a controller to play your game?
You can, yeah.
Do you plan on... Well, if it's on Steam, that's obviously for PC. Do you have any plans to do any other platforms?
For now, no. It's what I reading about. It's very hard to do that change without help, external help, without how do you call it? Without I don't know how to say in English, to that people that pay you to make the games, then you give a percentage. I don't know how they say, but it's very hard to change, because we have to there is a lot of technical issues to put in PS or Xbox or something like that. It's very hard, because they have very boxed. Steam, you can put everything. More players can play, less players can play, but in other platforms you have to have everything boxed to that size. To that, it's very technical to I would love to, but I don't think I will do it.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. You've got to get all the approvals, and like you said, you owe them royalties, I think, and yeah, you have to learn all their libraries and everything. So I totally understand that it's not a first game kind of thing, but it's awesome. Your game looks really cool, and if it's hopefully a demo or something will come out this year, it'd be great to talk to you again when that comes out and share that with everybody.
I would like it.
So.
And good luck for the new type of videos that you
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you accepting this offer. And again, I'll share your X page, your YouTube page, and with that, is there anything else you'd like to say before we jump off?
No, it's all. So thank you very much for the invite. That's all.
All right. Well, thank you. Goodbye from Texas, and we'll talk to you soon.
Portugal.
All right. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye.